Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm in my local area today. Last weekend I went to a forest that was great last year, but I think because the summer has been so dry there has not been that many mushrooms about in that wood, certainly, because I couldn't find any. But we do have some locally to me, and we have a little cluster just behind where you are standing right now. And I'm going to photograph those, and then there is maybe one or two other subjects as well. For this, I've actually brought an old mouse mat. It's just a mouse mat, really, but I need to be so low to the ground to get some good shots of these mushrooms, and so I figured the tripod is going to be useless. So we're going to give this one a go, and yeah, take it from there. So come join me. Oh no, somebody's ruined this section here. I'll show you afterwards, but that was the one I wanted to really photograph. And then there is another couple of clusters, so I think we'll be able to get something out of it. But that was such a shame, because that was like the perfect trio. Let me show you. So here there was a beautiful little trio. As you can see, someone or something has knocked it over, probably a little doggy. But we have this mushroom, which I think we can do something with, and then we have these over here, which I think if we can get low enough, and there is another little cluster here. I think we should be able to get something out of today. Unpack here, get the camera out, and see if we can't do something. Because we're on a little bit of a slope, this technique using a mouse mat can sometimes be a bit tricky. Okay, so we're now way too close because these are so large. So we need to move out a little bit. See if we can't. There. Oh yes, this is going to be a fantastic image, I think. I think I got my shot here. Just need to verify this one. Oh, I think that looks absolutely perfect. Now if this turned out any good, then I'll put it on now. I apologise for the music if you can hear it. There is a boatyard just over there, and they're doing boat repairs and want to listen to music, so there's not much I can do about it. But let's hope I don't get into trouble with YouTube for using copyrighted music here. I doubt it. Right, so let's try this cluster over there. This one might be quite tricky. I need to at least bend that little bush that's there. And see, let's move possibly over here. There is the problem, obviously, of working on some sort of hard ground. Doesn't help my knees, does it? Let's see, I could really do with moving it up a little bit. See if I can't get a so this is the scene now that I'm working on, and yeah, I'm really hoping we can do something. I don't think I mind the sprig from this angle. So we do have, can you see my sticks? We have this sort of oldish mushroom over here, then we have a couple of nice ones. I might get rid of this stick here just to clean it up a tiny little bit. It is tricky, this. And I think we should be able to nail the shot somehow, but I need to try that, get the foreground as well. And then yes, I wonder if that didn't turn out quite well. If it did, here's the shot. Now we want to possibly look at the ones over there, or perhaps we're tired of the background music. I'm not sure. Let me try those. Let's see about these, whether or not it could be a good shot. I think if we do something like this, let me show you in camera. Looking at these mushrooms here, trying to work out whether or not there is a shot here. I think actually there might be one of these three. I need to remove this leaf there. Now they're a bit more in the clear here. Something around those lines could work. Let me give that a go and see what's up. It's a little busy, I think, but it's interesting enough. So I'm going to show it to you. Here is the image. So we have a different kind here. As you can see, it's a little overgrown, but I still think I could be able to do something here. In particular, I wonder about this mushroom over here. The problem here is that I only brought the mat and only one tripod, which is the one that you're currently sitting on. So I'm going to have to sort of do most of this via the camera, but that will be fun too. So let me just swap camera so that I can be in the photo camera. So I think this little scene is going to work pretty well. I like the two little dots on the mushroom there. I wonder how that will turn out. So yes, there isn't very much to this picture. It's just a mushroom growing up from a stump, and there are some scattered leaves around to give it this feeling of autumn. So let's give that a go. I know you can barely see them. There is a couple of tiny ones hiding in the grass here. So we're going to give them a go, but we need to sort of at least flatten the grass a bit, because otherwise it's going to be incredibly difficult to get a clean shot. I want to try and blur out as much of the background as possible, so therefore I'm lowering the aperture. So it's now at f2.8, and that should hopefully give me a clean shot of the mushroom when I'm focus bracketing, and then a still blurred out background. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here. If that shall turn out any good, then here it is. Right, so I think we'll leave it there for today. It's been a lot of fun, just being out slightly in my local area and seeing what I could find. These things are very useful, and they're very, very cheap as well. But sometimes, as you saw, it can be a little difficult, because if you got something where you need to be elevated, then sadly you need a tripod. But for stuff on the ground like these mushrooms, it's absolutely perfect. You just got to be a bit sort of clever about how you use certain things. I could have used a hat, if you have other stuff that you can use just to build up in case you need to get a little bit of tilt on the camera. And remember, the ground is also sometimes very uneven and can introduce some skew. But apart from that, yes, it's been fun, and it's been very pleasant, and it's just been great to be out with a camera and photographing some mushrooms. So I hope you have enjoyed the images, and I hope you've enjoyed this little film as well, and that it might have inspired you to go and look for mushrooms yourself. So until next time, if you've enjoyed this video, please like it, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to do so, now's the time really. And yeah, apart from that, take care of yourselves, enjoy your photography. Bye for now.